I've been playing Pokemon Champions for a while now, and I think I've discovered a pretty decent team that does not use a lot of the meta. There is 2 meta Pokemon on here, but comparatively it is not super meta. But I've been using this website that I'll link in the description and show on the screen that helps you figure out how to build a team and what's the best moveset and abilities and items and stats and all that stuff. I've been using that, and that website is saying that this team is S tier with a 65 to 75% win ratio, depending on if you're playing against the entire meta or specific tournament teams and all that stuff. Now I'm going to go through my team really quickly, and then I'm going to go through it slowly. So at first, we got Alolan Ninetales, Mega Lopunny, Sneasler, which is of course one of the meta guys, Wash Rotom, which I guess is meta too, right, technically? So I guess 3, because we also got Garchomp, we got Mega Scizor, and that rounds up the whole team. Wait, and you might be thinking that's a lot of physical attackers, and I'll go through how this works. So Alolan Ninetales is usually your lead, not 100% of the time, but this team does not do well against Sun, honestly, and that is where you're not going to lead with Ninetales, or obviously if they have a Sneasler and whatnot, but I'll get into that. So you'll see on the left that it shows the stats. I have been messing around with the stats. What I'm going to show on the screen from the website is probably the best bet of the stats. Might not be what I have on Champions currently because I've been messing around with it. But with Ninetales, she's going to set up she's going to set up the snow. Then you can Aurora Veil if you can fake out with Lopunny first, or you go into a Blizzard because a Blizzard can one-hit Garchomp and any other significant threat. Obviously, if you're going against Charizard or Sneasler, Ninetales is not going to work because she's going to get one shot by any decent fire or poison attack because she's fairy. Moonblast is also useful. You can also protect if you want to keep her out instead of swapping. But with her fast speed stat and a focus sash, she can get off that Aurora Veil more times than not if that's all you want to do with her, if you don't think you're going to need Blizzard or Moonblast. Then we got Mega Lopunny, who is kind of in place of what Sneasler might do a lot, or what Whimsicott kind of does. She's in the middle of them. So you're going to fake out. When you Mega Evolve, you can fake out with Scrappy, you can fake out Ghost Pokemon, which is a lot of fun, because a lot of people don't see that coming, and when she's Mega Evolved, Incineroar can't intimidate you. If Incineroar opens, and you open Lopunny, you're going to get intimidated, but if you Mega Evolve, swap out, or whatever, you won't be able to get intimidated again with her ability Scrappy when she Mega Evolves. Close Combat's very strong. When she Mega Evolves, she's part fighting type, so you get stab damage. Encore on anybody who protects, and of course Protect if you need to do that. Obviously, and just so you know, Mega Lopunny is one of the fastest Pokemon in the game, and a lot of people, I think she's been a little bit more niche now, but I've been using her since the first week of the game. I've made a whole video dedicated on just finding shiny Lopunny to bring to Champions, but I think she's becoming a little bit more niche, or a little bit more used, because people are realizing that when she's on the field, a lot of people don't prioritize Lopunny, they prioritize somebody else, so she gets to sneak in a nice close combat or a nice encore that people don't see coming. Then, of course, we got Sneasler, but the only thing I changed is Acrobatics, because when Sneasler eats the White Herb after a close combat or an Intimidate, you're going to activate Unburden, and Acrobatics will double its power from 55 to 110, which is very useful if you're doing a mirror match against another Sneasler. It can be useful against other grass Pokemon that might be grass poisons, where Dialclar wouldn't be super effective. Acrobatics is nice. If you want, you can do Fake Out, you can do Coaching. I used to run it with Coaching, but you don't really want to do Fake Out if you're going to be running Lopunny and Sneasler, because that is also sometimes a strong opening, the two of them together. So you can do Ninetales and Lopunny, Ninetales and Sneasler, Lopunny and Sneasler. Those are kind of like your best leads more often than not. Then, of course, we got this. A lot of people say that Volt Switch is better than Thunderbolt. I don't know. I just like Thunderbolt. You're not swapping out. He's usually the back anyways. Will-O-Wisp for cutting down the physical teams. A lot of people put Protect instead of Rest, and I've been playing with both. I do like to be able to sneak off a Rest. Yeah, you're asleep for 3 turns, but depending who you're playing against, it can be really useful. I have won games because of Rest instead of having Protect, but again, this team in general against Stall does not do that well. This is kind of like a hyper offense slash balance team, sort of. But yeah, so it doesn't do well against Stall. The rest of it's self-explanatory. And then, of course, we got Garchomp, Earthquake, Dragonclaw, Rockslide, Protect. That is basically what everybody runs on him with the Yache Berry for the Ice-type attacks. His item, once Rocky Helmet comes, Rocky Helmet plus Rough Skin will be a lot of fun to use on him, but for now, you could also use a different kind of berry on him. I'm just using Yache Berry because there was at one time I was in the lower ranks, I was just fighting a bunch of Froslass players for a while, so I just wanted to include that. Then we have Mega Scizor. I'm running 2 Megas on this team. There's a lot of fairies on the ladder right now, so I'm using him with a high attack and high HP. Because Bullet Punch Technician, you don't need the speed stat if you're going to have priority. U-Turn if you want to swap into something safer. Again, this is like the 3rd close combat user on the team, so it depends on how you want to. You don't want to send out 3 Pokemon that are physical attacking close combat guys, so this is just in place of if for some reason Sneasler might not work the best, use this guy, or if Lopunny might not work the best, use Scizor kind of deal. He honestly is my least used Pokemon on the entire team, but he's still nice to have when I see 3 or 4 fairies on the enemy team, and knockoff is neat because a lot of people aren't expecting a knockoff from Scizor, and even though he doesn't have the speed to go first, more often than not, he's very slow with this build. He's got a little bit of speed, but whatever. The knockoff is nice if you're playing against somebody with leftovers or somebody not expecting a dark type attack from Scizor. So that's basically the entire team and what they do. We do have 3 meta guys in this team, so you know, that's why it's performing well. I should be showing on screen the PDF stats I have of this team as well, where it has like a 75% win rate. But I'll also get into some actual fights. Now, I'll be honest, most of the time I play Pokemon, it's for shiny hunting. It's not for battling, so I'm not high ranked on the ladder, especially after the reset right now. So you do not, I have no like reason for you to listen to my team building, but numbers don't lie. And this website shows that this team should perform well by somebody who can actually battle properly, who's like piloting with a lot of more knowledge on the game than I might have in actual battling like this in competitive fights. So I think somebody else could take this team and use it way better than I can, and that person could be you watching right now. So you should try it out. I will link in the description the website I used and write down the team and their stats and their moves and all that if you want to copy it. Alright, going against Incineroar as the opener, most likely. Incineroar and Sneasler, maybe? Or is this going to be... Okay, so we're probably going to want to open not with Ninetales because of Incineroar. But we can do... Maybe this is a good time for the Lopunny Sneasler open. And then Dragonite... would probably be nice to have Ninetales for Dragonite. This also could be Gardevoir Trick Room. Could be Perish Song, right? Or Ninetales Garchomp. Okay, this is probably not the best situation, or not the best team comp, but we'll find out. And yeah, this is only Ultra Ball, rank 4. Like I said, I'm not super far in it, but if somebody else can do it better than me, it wouldn't be surprised. Okay, so Gardevoir's probably setting up a Trick Room, and then Dragonite would be Mega Evolving, right? If I Mega Evolve, Fake Out, and then Dire Claw to prevent the Trick Room. I'm assuming what she's doing. I can't see, unless she's a Calm Mind special attacker. I don't see what else would be doing. And then Mega Evolving Dragonite sucks, but I think... Oh, Mega Evolving Gardevoir? I don't play against her much, so I don't really know what she does. She doesn't pop up very often. I just know that she can set up Trick Room as one of her main gimmicks. And I don't want to deal with the Trick Room right now. So let's see if we can... There you go, perfect. Okay, she Mega Evolved and she's gone. That's fantastic. Easy. I actually honestly thought we were going to have Dragonite Mega Evolve there. Okay, and I didn't even die. That's surprising too. I thought that was game over for Lopunny. Lopunny's like a glass cannon. She sucks. But she takes people by surprise all the time, kind of like that probably did. And then we're going to do a King Gambit. Interesting, because I think we're going to let Lopunny take a hit. And maybe... I think he has Focus Sash on that King Gambit for some reason. I think I'm just going to double close combat, because if the Lopunny kills it or not. Yeah, okay. Let's see if Lopunny can kill it in one shot, even with Very Nice. Okay, so what I'm trying to do with the second one was hoping if King Gambit survived or not, I want Sneasler to eat the white herb and then boost its speed and with Unburden, and then get Acrobatics available in case I need Acrobatics on somebody. I don't see who that would be, but it'd be nice just to have the option to, and then it's going to make Sneasler super fast. I'll just Dire Claw Dragonite if I'm alive. Which I won't be for lock, I guess. Oh, okay, there we go. He forfeited. He took out two of his best guys with 2 turns. See, this seems fantastic. Let's do another battle. Okay, so this is where I'm going to probably lose. This is a stall team for the most part with, yeah, so this is going to be a terrible matchup. I normally lose to this battle. Okay, alright, let's try though. Let's see. I think I'm going to lose, but I don't want to, necessarily go in with that full-on mentality. Archaludon and Incineroar, do you think? Or Militic Incineroar? Or do you think he's going to use Sableye? Let's try Ninetales and Lopunny, because I can try to get a Roar Veil off to survive, and if they open Sableye, I can hit it with Lopunny. This is going to be an awful team comp. Okay, Incineroar and Garchomp. Just want to get hit by an annoying Intimidate. Let's try to get off an Aurora Veil and a Fake Out on Gardevoir. Because if I get hit by Incineroar, I can at least survive with the Focus Sash. And get the Roar Veil off. Okay, she's gonna still do this. Okay, that's not too bad. It's funny that I've got Gardevoir 2 games in a row after saying I've never really fought her at all. See, Mega Lopunny is faster than a lot of people, including Incineroar, so that was kind of almost a waste for him. He Mega Evolved, flinched, Fake Out for nothing. I'm not sure if Moonblast is the best choice. I think I'm gonna Blizzard and Encore the Fake Out to force Incineroar out of here. He's gonna set up a Trick Room anyways. Right? So now Incineroar has to Fake Out me, so he's gonna either swap or buy time. For some reason I'm hoping for a freeze, which is super low chance, so it's not gonna happen, but Hyper Voice, okay. That's fine. Because I can swap into Sneasler, get rid of Gardevoir. Incineroar's probably going to have to swap out. What do you think he's going to swap into? I'm going to hit him with that. Hope it's Archaludon, because that should be super effective, right? Not very, it's not going to do very much damage. I don't know if he's running stamina or not. Magic Gotcha will heal. Oh, Sableye. Okay. Only swapped out. That's annoying. And that's going to do no damage because of the Steel type. Fantastic. Let's see how much Moonblast can do with Sableye at least. Not bad. Maybe we can just get rid of him. Hit him again. And then let's just see what he wants to do. I don't want to lose Sneasler by making a dumb mistake. He's probably going to go for Ninetales anyways, but I just want to see. Okay, Reflect. I do have a lot of physical attackers, that makes sense. If he sends out Incineroar, I'll eat up that white herb. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. Archaludon gives me the most problems on this team, so I'm not expecting to be able to beat him because every time I go up against him I lose. He still has everybody. Okay. I don't care about losing attack on Rotom, obviously. He has special attack, so that's not going to be useful. Thunderbolt and Hydro Pump both won't do much to him at all. So I'm pretty screwed when it comes to this. And then just close combat Incineroar. Oh, he'll fake out me. Shit, I should have seen that coming. I was playing earlier and Will-O-Wisp missed 5 different turns in a row. Not in the same battle, but 5 attempts. And I was losing my mind. Yeah, there goes a Roar Veil, so I can't do much. I don't care about Protect on him because I think I just Thunderbolted Incineroar, so he can eat up that Protect. Yes, he used leftovers, which would have been nice to have the Scizor to knock that off. But the burn is also to negate that, basically. And then I should be able to take out Mariah Carolyn over here for whatever reason they have that name. But I'm thinking of protecting this turn to see what they're going to do. I think I'm going to protect first. I don't know how fast Garchomp is compared to Sneasler. Sneasler with Unburden should be fast enough to be fine. So we'll see. We'll see if I can get this down to at least one guy left instead of losing like crazy. So he does have stamina. Okay. I'm just gonna Thunderbolt here just in case Archaludon doesn't kill. It should. That should be faster, but I don't know if he has Protect on Gardevoir. He probably does. Or not? Okay. So that Gardevoir was kind of useless. I mean, Hyper Voice was pretty strong, but overall, it's all on Archaludon. Who's gonna kill Sneasler this turn with Draco Meteor, and then it'll be Rotom versus him. Oh, with Flash Cannon, whatever. But now let's be Rotom versus him, and let's see who can outstall who, because even with Rest, he has Protect and Draco Meteor. He probably won't use it again to lower special attack. Okay, he lost Reflect, which doesn't matter to me, because I'm using Thunderbolt and Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump will miss, and I want to wait until after he protects before I try. I don't think Hydro Pump will be that much more effective here. But if we can beat Archaludon, that's impressive on my end, to be honest. I don't know how much... Okay. It's not raining, so this should be fine, right? How much do you think it's gonna do? I don't like looking up calculations. Let's see how much Hydro Pump can do. This is gonna miss. How much is the accuracy? 80? Oh man, it's gonna miss, isn't it? Or is he gonna kill me before I can even go? Okay, let's see. Let's see. It's not gonna do 50%. not effective. 25. That's not too bad. If I don't die, I could win the next turn. But this might kill me. Nice, nice. Okay, so he's probably gonna protect or do a second one. If he goes into a second one to raise his special attack. Oh, okay, I won. Okay, I 100% thought I was gonna lose this battle going into it, and I ended up winning because Rotom's actually pretty good for outstalling when you fight Archaludon, but I've never been able to win against Archaludon because normally it's tied up with Sinatcha, and the two of them together I basically can do nothing against. Usually they're the back of the team and I will lose. But again, this is just Ultra Ball, so somebody who has more experience battling will be able to pilot this team much better than I can. Okay, so that's basically the team. I'm not going to go into more battles because I could do that all day, and I'm going to run out of space on my laptop of storage. So again, Ninetales, Lopunny, Sneasler, Rotom, Garchomp, Scizor. Obviously, oops, 3 of these are pretty good in the meta, obviously. Garchomp is one of the most meta Pokemon in the game, so yeah, half the team is meta, but Scizor is rising, Lopunny's rising. Ninetales is kind of slept on right now, and it's just a single snow package, which is sometimes nice to negate the rain and storm and sandstorm and sun that you see. But if you are better at champions than I am, you're higher than Ultra Ball. Because I know Ultra Ball is basically what, like bronze rank basically. But if you're better at it, you should take this team. I'll put something in the description that shows the team and try it out to see how good it actually is, more than just me using it. But if you made it this far through this video, you must have liked it. So I would really appreciate a like and subscribe because this is a brand new channel. I'm trying to build up with, for some reason, Lopunny. That's the main focus of this channel, which it won't be forever, but shinies and competitive battling in general, because these are actually legit from Pokemon Violet and Sword shinies. So yeah, anyways, hope you liked the video. Appreciate a watch. Appreciate you.